Lanterns, man. How about that for a pilot episode? They said they were doing this sort of True Detective Ozark take on Green Lantern for the show specifically, and wow, they did it, and it is awesome. Now, obviously, we know the show isn't an origin story of the characters, but they still show sort of their origin within like 5 minutes, and that was the same 5 minutes that was like released last week, and oh my God, it's just like it's the perfect way to sort of like give you an introduction on the characters. It gives you an understanding of like Hal Jordan and his place in his earlier years after a decade being Green Lantern. But also John Stewart's place, and his place isn't really a good place as his dad's shooting fucking apples off his head. And yeah, absolutely, I have some theories on his dad, and we'll talk about that later. And then boom, 20 years later, we are right there, but it's such a smooth transition, and the dynamic between Kyle Chandler and Aaron Pierre is just ridiculously good. They're both so different. Like this, John Stewart and Hal Jordan, it's completely different characters, as we already know that. But I mean, the show really stresses that, but they just like go together like butter on bread. It's just the perfect performances for both of these guys. And I was going to say it's like a grounded take on the Lanterns, but it's not. It's a grounded situation. It's not necessarily a grounded take on these lanterns. It's just like the situation they're in is in sort of, Rushville, Nebraska. And that's not outer space. And obviously, grounded, realistic, but they don't shy away. And this is awesome. They don't shy away from letting you know that there is a bigger world out there, aka a whole galaxy where the lanterns usually are sort of hanging around. And no, I wasn't expecting to see much of that in episode 1, but I know we're going to get it. I'm happy they teased it. So overall, if you couldn't tell, I love how the show feels, and my God, I mean, yes, Aaron Pierre, like I said, but Kyle Chandler as Hal Jordan, like 100% my favorite Hal Jordan ever, and it sucks that he's older, and it sucks that spoiler alert, turn away, what happened at the end of the episode, but this is just, he's so good. He's so fucking good. And how about my boy John Stewart getting it on with the GILF, and not just any GILF, a Macon GILF. Yes, William Macon's wife. And William Macon is the guy who bails out Hal Jordan from jail because Hal Jordan went to jail, because you saw the show. Anyway, that whole dynamic is super cool. We know William Macon is up to no good, and I think we have a good idea who this guy is. Black Hand. The end. What the fuck? We fast forward to 2026 this year, and Hal Jordan, he's dead. He's frozen solid on the freaking, high school football stadium bleachers. He's got a they say projectile through his head. And John Stewart's there with Sheriff Carey, and John looks at his finger, and I guess this means that John doesn't have the ring, and Hal doesn't have the ring. So who the fuck has the ring? And they're saying maybe Guy Gardner has the ring. I don't think Guy Gardner has the ring, because that ring looks completely different. And also, this is 2026. Guy Gardner is the Green Lantern in 2025. So make it make sense. Like the mysteries in this show right now that the pilot episode set up. It's just, oh man, I am 100% hooked. And yes, absolutely, we are going to talk more about every little thing that happened in episode 1 and all my theories and stuff, because I got some crazy out there theories that I'm going to have to put my tinfoil hat on. You're going to have to put your tinfoil hat on to listen to me, but we're going to talk about it. But overall, I loved this. 9.5 out of 10. I don't know, maybe even like a 10 out of 10. I loved every single second of this. I don't know. Man, I cannot wait. Every Sunday, baby. Let's do it. Lanterns. What did you think?